This shot was taken just north of the Huntington metro station, the southern terminus of the DC Metro's Yellow Line. Bing bong, step back, doors closing. The station is located at the bottom center of the metro map, around 8 miles from the Capitol building in DC. The station is pretty centrally located in the Huntington area, south of Alexandria. Walkable from the station are apartments, post-war suburban houses, and some strip mall-style businesses. These are the Huntington Club condos, located on the same hill as the station, and they're only about a 5-minute walk away. Alright, so right back there is the metro station, and right here is a super chill, suburban, like 1950s neighborhood. It's crazy how not dense some of the neighborhoods next to the stations can be, but this one's not bad, you know. The houses aren't crazy far from each other, and it's okay-ish walkable. Being a terminus station, Huntington has tons of connections to local buses. The 2 Metro bus services that stop here are the Richmond Highway Express every 15 to 20 minutes, or the 10A bus coming every 30 to 60 minutes. The station also serves 10 Fairfax Connector routes that serve the surrounding area. Huntington Station architecturally stands out on the Metro network. It features a combination of elevated and below-grade elements, with tracks entering the station via a viaduct from the north, and with the southern end of the platform situated below ground level. The station is partially built in the surrounding hillside, with tracks extending into short tunnels for potential future expansion. On the station's platform, you'll notice that the ceiling is lower than most other stations, and it reminds me a bit of the ceiling at Anacostia Station. While standing on the platform on the other side of the tracks, you'll notice these circular holes along the sides of the platform, which are one of a kind on the metro system. Notably, Huntington Station boasts an incline elevator, the only one of its kind currently on the Metro rail system, and one of few in the United States. Additionally, the station's lower mezzanine hosts one of Metro's few public restrooms, featuring an automatic self-cleaning toilet, introduced in October 2003 as part of a pilot project. The only other station with publicly available bathrooms are on the Silver Line and the newest station, Potomac Yard. Huntington Station was originally set to open in summer of 1982, however it faced delays and opened December 17, 1983. In May 2018, Metro announced renovations for 20 stations, including Huntington, completed in May 2020 during the very low ridership period in 2020. The station closed again from September to November 2022 for the Potomac Yard tie-in, with shuttle buses providing service. From November 2022 to May 2023, Blue Line trains served Huntington due to the Yellow Line Bridge repair project. Huntington is one of only 2 stations exclusively served by the Yellow Line, the other being Eisenhower Avenue directly to the north. Coming from the Capitol building at 5 p.m. on a Wednesday, it would take around 40 minutes on the Metro and 40 minutes driving from the same starting location to get here, Huntington Station. As of summer of 2024, on weekdays at peak times, this station sees trains every 6 minutes, and all other times of the week, the frequency is every 8 minutes. The first train leaves at 5 a.m. on weekdays and 7 a.m. on weekends. A weekday one-way trip to Metro Center from here will cost $4.95, and a monthly pass between Metro Center and Huntington will cost $160. In 1983, the station's first full year of operation, the station got around 4,084 entries per weekday. 1990 was the busiest year for this station, at 9,445 entries per weekday. Between 2012 and 2019, the station saw around 7,180 entries per weekday. In 2023, after COVID, it was 3,061 entries per weekday, and in 2024, as of August 8th, there were 3,640 entries on weekdays, 2,219 on Saturdays, and 1,638 on Sundays. In a recent update to Metro's ridership data, people who fare evade or jump over the gates are counted, so you can see how much of a station's riders are paying the fare or not. In 2023, around 6.7% of Huntington's entries were evaded, and in 2024, so far it's been 6.3%. But if you search just in August of 2024 after the new gates have been installed, the fare evade percentage is closer to 2.5%. So clearly, the gates are working. There are a total of 3,600 parking spots at Huntington Station, and on an average weekday in 2024, around 1,169 of those are used, which is about 32%. Alright, let's talk about both the pros and the cons of Huntington Station. Pros. The frequencies are really solid every 6 minutes at rush hour. There is some housing near the station, and they've even built some new apartments recently. The station is super close to Alexandria, which is a pretty nice area, and it's not a bad area if you're looking for both some walkability, but more of a suburban environment. The buses that run out from this station cover a lot of ground in southwest Fairfax County, and there are even plans to redevelop the area into a more mixed-use development with retail, housing, commercial, public space, all that jazz. Nothing in this world is perfect. Let's talk about the cons. To get to the city, it's a minimum 30-minute trip. If you work near L'Enfant Plaza, then it's exactly 30 minutes, which isn't too bad. The southern exits bus bays are in really rough condition, and I'm not sure if Metrobus or Fairfax Connector actually owns those, so whoever is the owner does need to fix them because they just look disgusting right now. They need some TLC, tender loving care. Some of the buses that connect from the station also only run hourly, which is just not good for those who rely on them. Waiting, 55 minutes for a bus is terrible. And there also just isn't much within a walkable distance other than what I showed you. Apartments, post-war suburban houses, and strip malls. So could be worse, but it's not great now, and that is why they want to do the redevelopment that I just mentioned. So all in all, I give the station a 5 out of 10. It is very average. It's okay. The frequencies make up for the okay land use, and it's not bad. It's not amazing. It's Huntington.